Hey, how's it going, everybody? Back again. Another pickup. Um, this was inspired by a Christmas present I bought for my kid. I bought her this right here. It's the new style ViewMaster. I don't know if you guys remember these when you were a kid. I mean, most of you guys watching this, they were probably pretty obsolete at that point. But like for me and people older than me, ViewMaster's little headset thing, and they had these little discs with little film pictures in it, or sometimes like little comic strips. You pull a little trigger and it'd rotate through and kind of give you like a little animated thing to watch without any audio or anything, just still images. But this is kind of the new style of that ViewMaster brand, and instead of the little disc, you insert your smartphone in here, and they've got little apps you download. Well, with this one, it had some that you purchase with it, gives you a little pack, and you go download their app, and then from there you enter in your little code and have access to the app. And it's once you put the headset on, it's like you're in little 360 VR type thing. Like the ViewMaster, it came with some Safari thing, which it didn't work, wasted $6 or $7. And then it had an outer space one, which had it had our universe, not the, well, obviously the universe, but it had our little solar system in there, and you can get in there and kind of float around from planet to planet, like just kind of like you're out in space looking around. And then you could zoom on any the planets or moons. So that was pretty awesome. You look up and look down all around. You're getting a different view, 360, kind of that VR thing. So I thought that was kind of cool, except for the little app. It's kind of hit and miss on whether it worked or not. But my kid wasn't really interested in it, and I got on and saw that there are a bunch of other VR apps, and kind of like for the Oculus Rift type things. But apparently Google Cardboard's a big deal. You got like a little, it's basically this but made out of cardboard, and you fold it together, and it's a couple bucks. Damn phone always goes off at lunch. So anyways, I was having some fun with her little deal, downloading a few apps. There was one like The Walk, that movie with the guy that did the high wire in between the World Trade Center buildings. What is his, Gordon Levitt or something? I think that's his name. I don't remember. But anyways, there's one of that where you get to walk the tightrope in between the World Trade Center. And so I got to looking, and it turns out that there's a bunch of different brands of just these VR goggles that you can put your smartphone in. So I got to looking online, because I didn't like that didn't have a headset. I mean, a head strap. So I got online and I found these for, damn phone, it was like 12 or 15 bucks, something like that. But it's a VR box. So here you go. It's basically the same thing as the little kids version. With the exception, you got a lot of padding. You got a head strap, and then you've got your fine tuning, so you can adjust your focus and everything. Depending on like the gap in between your eyes, you can move it left and right to close it in, or move it out depending how wide your face is. And then nearsighted, farsighted, you can zoom back and forth with that, and make your little head pieces move in and out to give you a little more precise focus. So went and got this in last night, downloaded a bunch more apps. Pretty cool, cheap little toy. Kind of fun for a while, checking out all these little free apps. And again, most of them suck, but some of them are pretty damn cool. They've got like little roller coaster rides and stuff, and it feels like you're on it. You can look, you got your little 360 degree turn, so while you're riding your roller coaster, you can look around the little park that they got and see what's going on. You know, you get that feeling of movement going on in your head. This thing, it came with a little remote for your cursor. From what I saw, there's a few little like shooter games, and I guess you'd use that with it. I'm not sure yet. I've only done the little, you know, the little amusement park type stuff for the most part, and there's a couple little, I don't know if they're not movies, but they're set up, you know, to where you're like in a little TV show type thing, and I watched one or two of those last night, and they run about 3 minutes. But here's what else it came with. Little instructions here for, it came with these little foam pads that, no, let me show you. We got this over here. It's your little place where you stick your smartphone. See, it adjusts and squeezes down. And then these little plastic foam things, they're just little sticker pads. I kind of did overkill. That middle part wasn't called for, but I went ahead and threw it in there. So depending on what phone, it tells you, you know, how to set up your little foam pads. And mine's set up for the iPhone. I've got my own old Samsung here. I'll kind of show you what, you know, you just stick it in there kind of like that, slide it in, and then you're set to go. So again, anybody out there looking for, you know, a few hours of fun, nice little cheap toy, get on Amazon, kind of check it out. There's, you know, a bunch of them. They range anywhere from, it looked like $10 up to like over $100, and truthfully, it didn't look like there's a whole lot of difference on a lot of them. Again, I don't have the $100 one in front of me, but I mean, you know, they look like they all pretty much do the same thing. But I thought I'd bring that to you. I thought it was kind of cool little toy, fun little thing. And if I get anything else in the near future, I'll be sure to share it with you guys. Thanks a lot. Hope you all are doing well, and we will see you on the next one.